Hey guys, Sarge here. Hope you're doing good. Thursday, April 28th, 2022. You don't believe it's the year of doom? Alright, here's the attack on the food sector, okay? Pimpy's Investment Chat has got this guy, as a man thinketh. Now listen to what this guy says. This is Pimpy, and then we'll hear the other gentleman.
Literally, you become a slave to the system. That's why you need gold and silver. But here we go, because it's not just through the jab, and it's not just through our financial system that are hitting us. Here's the other way. So Russia initially invaded Ukraine on February 24th. So let's just see how many attacks there have been on food supply vendors of any kind since February 24th. And a lot of this is research that I have been able to pull off the internet. I think it's very interesting that when you try and research things from too many years prior, a lot of it disappears on the internet. So you can't get that research anymore. I was having a conversation with David Dubine a while back, and he had asked me a question about our acceptance of food supply shortages. At what point in time will people realize that things are actually getting bad? I told him that because we only get access to this information for short periods of time, and then we forget about it, we adapt to it, we move on. We're only ever focused on the things that are happening right now. We forget a lot of things that have happened, a year, 2 years ago, and so we don't necessarily see the decline. So people aren't ever really going to reach that point of panic until it's too late, because they're not able to put things in sequential order. The information is just not there anymore, and we're trained to only focus on the relevant information of the time. So these things are happening right now. It's got to have something to do with the war in Ukraine.
All right, that intro the guy gave, I thought I was up to date. I knew of 5 plant fires mishaps. Follow.
On February 28th, Shearer's Food, which is the potato chip plant in Hermiston, Oregon, had a boiler explosion. On March 13th, Nestle, the Hot Pockets plant, their frozen Hot Pockets plant in Jonesboro, Arkansas, had a fire. On 3/16, there was a Walmart fulfillment center in Plainfield, Indiana, which caught on fire. March 28th, Maricopa Food Pantry in Arizona caught on fire. On March 30th, the Penobscot McCrum potato plant,
number 5,
Belfast, Maine, caught on fire. On March 31st, Rio Fresh in Texas caught on fire. On April 11th, East Conway Beef and Pork in New Hampshire caught on fire. Gem State Processing, which is a potato processing plant in Idaho, an airplane crashed into it. That's not the only airplane crash I'm going to mention here. Taylor Farms in Salinas, California caught on fire on April 13th. That actually happened the same day as the plane crash on the potato plant in Idaho. April 18th, Azure Standard in Oregon
number 10,
caught on fire. Azure is a company that we order from. I actually just planted a bunch of einkorn seeds that came from Azure. Or is it Azure? Azure? My wife will correct me on that when she watches this. On March 23rd, the Centre de... It's a really long name. French. It's an industrial food processing plant in...
That's right here in my backyard.
Quebec. That also caught on fire. April 24th, the General Mills plant in Covington, Georgia, plane crash. So since Russia has invaded Ukraine, we've seen 12, I guess you would call them North America, really, food processing plants catch on fire or have planes crash into them. You see, it's what?
All right. Y'all get the gist here? Come on. 12 food plants. Guy didn't make it out of his ass there, like he showed the clips. That is insane. I'm going to link both of these channels at the bottom. All right, guys. Cheers. Sarge out. Oh, by the way, I said it before. Get your water, get your food. Get your food. Eyes wide open, head on a swivel. Cheers. Sarge out.